Hello, welcome. Welcome to Sucro Time. Today, the story and the fights of the second wing tier division group of the Arcadion. Something of that sort. Hello and welcome. Many of the people in the Twitch chat will also be participating in the fights. Shoutouts to all of you. I believe we will have a party of 7 out of 8 today. So one lucky random person will get a bunch of commendations. Presumably. Despite what the music will tell you, it is not time for Splatoon. Automod has held back the message of Mralph saying twitch.com. Thank you, Mralph. That's the wrong button. Okay, I'm back. I meant to push that one. So. Crouton.net. It's .com. Sucro, where are you looking? So, hello. Sucro's fancy today. A little bit. But she also has an Arcadian costume that she will be putting on when appropriate. That's not the right thing. So, let's see. You. And you. Everyone is here. And dirt. Sure. But I mean, if the game ever tells me I have to leave the party, I guess that'll be fine, but let's see. I have to find my footing here. It's been a long time since I did Arcadion 1. Any relevant plot events I have probably forgotten. But they probably will have a slight recap, because they usually do that. I will be playing a summoner. And that's good. That's a good plot summary, thank you. And I guess I'll just go. Yeah, they do that sort of thing. I think they do that sort of thing in normal wrestling as well. Also, I guess if I set my if I set to the right log window, I don't think I really need to have the chat cover. So we can see the in-game chat if anyone in the party has something to say in the game chat if they want. Okay, stumbling through all of my words. Even though I've been streaming more consistently, that's just how it is. Ralph.com, I like turtles. We're all having a great time chatting it up. Not that this is really readable on stream anyways. Sorry, I had to remember what Solution 9 was. I guess. Alright, let's get serious. Let's get into it. We are going to be experiencing the story and the battles of Arcadion Wing 2, Tier 2, Division 2, Set 2. It's over here somewhere, I think. That would be this? Yeah. I don't know why I'm so stumbling. Let's just go over here and see what's up. Yana has been standing here for like 5 years. Hasn't even booked any fights as Black Cat since that first one. What on earth were any of the voices I did for any of the people in this raid series? Hey, Sucro, you're just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, but Nayuni and I have made some breakthroughs in our research about psychonecrosis. Psychonecrosis. Come inside. We'll tell you what we've learned. I don't remember what that is. I forgot. Soul death. That makes sense, actually. Right, there was a baby child also. Sucronecrosis. I don't know. I don't want Sucro to experience that. It's good to see you, Sucro. As you may have heard, we managed to dig up a lead regarding psychonecrosis. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's a rather complicated affair, after all. You'd barely been crowned champion of the light heavyweight division before our sister Eutrope challenged you. Or Eutrope? She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure psychonecrosis. The illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls to an excessive degree, those such as Arcadion fighters. We learned from Eutrope that the immortalized, who we thought lived in luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead, taken by the disease. Since that revelation, we've looked for alternate ways to cure psychonecrosis, and we finally have some news to share. It's all thanks to Nayuni. Like Eutrope, she has a sense for electrope technology. She's learned to do all sorts of things from tinkering on her own. Oh, Eutrope. Whoops, never mind. It's just Eutrope. Oh, Yana, don't give her the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I'd attempted to access Everkeep's core systems for information on souls, you see. But you're baby child. You're like 0 years old. Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. She took me to task, scolding me to never again do something so reckless. When I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Origenics. The data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely, that the military was well aware of psychonecrosis, having also sought to utilize feral souls. Furthermore, they developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. That brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. Indeed, it isn't right to leave them ignorant. You can barely see Sucro's eyes with a lot of angles with this hair, I'm realizing. I'm glad you agree. I can't sit by idly knowing that they might die. As Madam warned us, the President doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. You'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those you've yet to fight and caused their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the President's ire by becoming Grand Champion and releasing all the souls in their repository, but we should avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. That's why I propose we approach only those fighters you've already bested. As they're barred from fighting for a time, it wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychonecrosis, including in a match against you. Which is why it's important we tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to Eutrope, it feels nothing less than personal. Nod. Cat joy emote. To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. She's busy as I expected, but can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here now. Nod. I was frightened at first when Oblivion found me, but when I actually met its members, they all turned out to be quite nice. Oh yeah, I did see about that, I think. Honey manages to balance 2 careers at once. Can't help but admire her. Alright. I didn't think we'd get more characterization of the crew we fought last time outside of the arena. Either. So what's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. And so we explained. Extreme close-up of low-res gimme cat. JPEG. My stars, you're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well? I think she had an accent like that. There's a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether there are signs of the disease. I'm imagining if regulators worked like hand scanners and you had to press them against stuff, so people just like leaned forward and bonked their head on a scanner whenever they needed to scan their regulator. Please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no signs of degradation. Oh, truly. Oh, what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such a dreadful disease. You're fine too, I suppose? You joined the Arcadion well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't gotten any symptoms yet. Yana was so eager to prove herself, she utilized feral souls numerous times when training. So when I examined her, we found that she's on the threshold of developing the disease. For mercy's sake, Yana, we're forbidden from training with feral souls. And knowing what I know now, I'd say it's because the president doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again, which means we can't fight in the Arcadion anymore. Hello, welcome. Sucro indeed spotted. Alright then, I'll retire. Well, that was quick. Really? I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. While I grace countless magazine covers and concert stages, I never shine so brightly as when I fought in the ring, it's true. But everything I've done was so that I could bask in the adoration of the people. Couldn't do that if I were dead now, could I? So I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents, and you can be sure I'll succeed. After all, I'm Honeybee Lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Yeah, her theme kicking in when she decides to retire is pretty good. Now then, I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears, you're lifesavers. I wish it like diegetically faded out as she left. Oh wait, it kind of did. She really is something else, honey. Nod. Well, right, that leaves one other fighter I'd like to inform. The Brute Bomber, who you defeated to become light heavyweight champion. Oh, this'll go great. We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called, though, so we'll need to visit him at his home in residential radius 911. You just picking those numbers? Yeah, alright. The Brute Bomber in 911, huh? Yeah? We're just going with okay. Okay. You're allowed to do that. They did add Of the Twin Towers as a title in this patch also. I think I skipped a dialogue box because I was too bamboozled by Brute Bomber 911. Well, I mean, it is those expansions, that's true. Brute Bomber running around claiming that he can melt steel beams and shit like that is probably something that happens. I mean, we've been in this room before. I just forgot about it. I forget about it every time, probably. I always carry a personal terminal with me so we can check for the illness when we arrive at the apartment. Here we are. Let's hope he's willing to hear us out. Oh, he's got a lovely fish tank. What the hell did this guy sound like again? You're all so cute I could eat you up. I'm Hotel Mario, I guess. Oh. 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 How lovely. How his bespoke cat petting animations. Someone spent their entire work shift at this. Why do they flock only to you? It's hardly fair. Well, these are my kittens. If you don't like it, you could go back to your woman. Rub salt in the wound, will you? You know full well she left me. Come on, little ones, come to me. Little do they know there's 3 cats standing behind them. That man there is Eutrope's. I mean, that's the champion of the Cruiserweight division. This poses a problem. We can't reveal the truth with him here. The blazes are you doing here? You wanna get your arses kicked? You are Sucro, the unenhanced warrior, yes? That's true. The Howling Blade at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope we have the chance to meet in the ring soon. Now, this does remind me of how the other day I had mentioned... Well, I mentioned this before. One of the various Final Fantasy XIV OC ideas that I have, who I came up with before the Arcadion, is a Viera who's really kind of like a huge dumbass, and also took a Rugadin name because she thought it was cool and awesome. And here's my old art of her. And the funny thing about this, what's going on right now, is that her name is Howling Thunder, and I accidentally just used a shipping name for 2 Arcadion fighters that are married or whatever. Oops. This was before the Arcadion, though. I feel like if Howling Thunder parentheses Viera learned about Howling Blade and Wild Thunder or Wicked Thunder or whatever her name is, she'd accuse them of stealing her name and try to fight them with a sword in the street. She's not very smart. Anyway. Hello, the Howling Blade. You'll be the whimpering blade when I'm finished with you. No, Sucro. Sucro would not. This is what Howling Thunder would say. This is what Sucro would say. Pleasure's all mine. I tried to make the Honeybee Lovely voice distinct from the Sucro voice. Lest you wonder, I do not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. Yana and her sisters were raised with similar values, as I recall, before adapting at Eutrope's insistence. However, I still use a regulator in every battle, or in battle like every fighter, except you. I didn't know the two of you were friends. Surprised that a reviled heel like him and a beloved face like me get along? Oh, they just outright say heel and face in this storyline. That's fun. Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We just can't seem to be rid of each other. How does Sucro feel about Brute Bomber's cats? Well, I think she's now endeared to Brute Bomber. I think she's pivoted to being a Brute Bomber fan. Or at least pivoted towards that basically immediately. We both couldn't fit into any of the jobs that were introduced to us and got up to all manner of mischief together. We would have likely carried on like that if the president of Ascension Arcadia hadn't come and taken us in. Though it isn't easy being a fighter, we felt like it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy that he could hardly form a sentence. But when he became the Brute Bomber, it was as if he was reborn. Shut up, they don't need to know that. Thinking back, we owe everything to the Arcadion, to the president. That we do. Well, I've seen the kittens as I'd intended, so I'll take my leave now. Till next time, Sucro. I don't know what it is. This guy seems almost too likable and, like, as such, slightly untrustworthy. So what do you want? Hello, welcome. Why is the guy got a tin of mints in his hair? Well, that's the whole feature of this entire area of the video game and expansion. It's called a regulator. It preserves your soul when you die, and it's bad, actually. Because that causes a number of problems. It's been a significant plot point for a lot of Dawntrail. So what do you want? Lots of people around here have one. There's something you need to know. Lies! The president would never! I have the results of the examination. I'm afraid his soul already shows signs of psychonecrosis. What? That's nonsense! Ugh. Uh-oh. Well, the cats. As the soul is eaten away, it loses connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness. The early symptoms of the disease. If left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until... The Arcadion means a lot to you, I know. It means a lot to me, too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting. Enough! I won't listen to any more of your nonsense. Get out of my sight! Well... They kind of are like Fitbits in a way. We've done what we could. We've done what we could. It's up to him what he does now. Let's go home. I forgot how striking like the bright neon Solution 9 eyes that like Yana has are. And I guess that's a feature that you'll be able to have on your character in Evercold. Well, the cats though. You gotta live for your cats, Brute Bomber. Rika spotted. I think this is mostly like whatever armor happens to, yeah. Rika spotted though. Okay. It is pretty cool armor. Zucro is walking over here. Rika, if you're also doing the Arcadion stuff right now, you're more than welcome to join the party. We have a spot. Since I noticed you were in that area in a cutscene, which implies to me that you're also doing this. It was difficult to tell Mr. Brute his diagnosis. Not only Eutrope, but the Brute Bomber too. We need to find a cure as soon as we can. According to Eutrope, the remedy is an infusion of an extremely dense soul. That's why she targeted you. The data from Orogenics seems to support this. Though it was only a hypothesis, the researchers believed reinforcement from a dense soul could be an effective treatment. This isn't the solution we seek. We'll find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to. Nod. For all her searching, Eutrope could only find the one cure. Still, something about her actions doesn't sit right with me. The Eutrope I know wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else's life. I can't help but feel she's hiding something. I think you're still more than welcome, even if you haven't done any fights recently. We got a full team of people who will support you. There's no problems. Hello? Ah. Alright, understood. That was Medem. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin, and he wants us to meet him in the green room. Best of luck with your next match, Miss Sucro, and please be safe. Alrighty then. It's letting you view the cutscene at level 96. I thought you had to be 100. I guess the cutscenes probably don't care. But yeah, you're more than welcome to join. Okay. That does kind of make sense, I think. Oh, this is a dead end. Wait, what's going on over here? Oh, right. I forgot about, like, the Lalafell gang harassing this cat. They've never given us this cowering emote, have they? I suppose a heroic figure like Sucro shouldn't cower. Give it a PvP series or two, yeah. That's usually how they hand them out. Oh. Oh. Everyone is here. I guess I should get Sucro's fighting attire on.
To the stars.
Oh.
In deepest darkness. That is none of your business. Nothing left but ash.
Destroy!
Sucro has been destroyed. She seems a little indifferent about it. I guess I should... Oh, my stuff is damaged a little bit. That does seem to be the case. Plutia, did you go offline? Oh, restarting the game. Okay. So, last time I did this, I didn't really have a coherent wrestling theme or whatever.
Are you becoming too coherent?
Signs point to yes.
Calico is gaining sapience and sentience. This time I have a theme, kind of, or like an outfit. This time Sucro is the pain index. She's gonna wrestle you with a book. Misfortune.
Only a challenge clears the mind.
Guess what we're about to freaking do, I guess, too. This is scary. Calico. The pain index is reading her book. It says triangle. Yeah, I think we're about to unlock the fight, but Rika is also working on unlocking stuff. So I think, what if we just wait for Rika? Because Rika's important and good. I've been awaiting your arrival, Sucro. Allow me to show you to the green room. No, you're important, Rika. Ah, here she is at last. Now the party can truly begin. I know who this is. I know who this is. I know who all of these people are already. That's better. This drab room was begging for a touch of color. Love your work, by the way. A match with you is sure to be a font of inspiration. We're gonna get down, you and I. Oh, yes, we are. The mask hides her bafflement at the existence of these two clowns. As you'll have surmised, they are your rivals in the Cruiserweight division. And I understand you're already acquainted with the champion. Given the situation in the realm, you may have doubts about fighting for entertainment, but it's now most of all that the citizens are in need of a diversion to help them forget their cares. I am counting on you to captivate the audience once more with rousing combat and make the very walls of the Arcadion shake with excitement. Okay, the mask is a funny choice for cutscenes because it basically hides all of Sucro's facial expressions. The fighters in this division are characters too, huh? But there's far more to them than their showmanship. As you already know, Cruiserweight fighters utilize more potent feral souls. Their attacks pack a heavier punch, so you'll need to brace yourself and be fully prepared. The Dancing King. Wonder who that is. Ready, are you? Good. Let the unstoppable upstart's Cruiserweight campaign begin. Right. Let's take a look at your first opponent. Nod. Next opponent. The Verdant Reveler, Dancing Green. He's a shameless playboy who loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs. Even his Arcadion bouts, he treats as parties where he's the center of attention. Using the soul of a terrible toad, he gains heightened physical prowess and seamlessly incorporates dance moves into combat. Victory will come down to how well you ride the rhythm. Your best bet might be to treat the fight as a party as well. Let yourself go with the flow. You might just be surprised by what follows. Now then, go and show that party animal you got moves of your own and seize your first victory in the Cruiserweight division. Determined. Cruiserweight M1 now accessible. All right. I'm inviting Rika. I will wait, no matter how much they tell me not to.
Persona 4, dancing all night.
True.
Calico, are we going to win today?
Yes, definitely.
Damn, alright. See, it's fine. Also, we get to jam out to this lobby music for a bit. Yay! And a fortune, too.
Luck arrives with the easterly wind.
Hmm. Now, Rika is also unlocking this stuff as we go, so... I should mention that the ring will be a dazzling dance floor and the crowd is certain to be electric, so soak up the atmosphere, Sucro, and be the star of the show! Now, the whole Arcadion series is like aesthetically fantastic, I think. Okay, let's do, you know what? Let's use the game mechanics for our full party of 8. Ready, check. Hello, welcome. We are ready. It's time to turn off Explorer mode. It's time for Cruiserweight M1. This is much different from doing the first one like on day 1 with like 1 or 2 people helping me, probably just 1. Things have changed a lot since the first Arcadion set that I did. I've gained in power and in friends. Together we ride! Well, that's Fire Emblem, but you know what I mean. The whole squad is here. And they put Mirror B from Pokemon Coliseum in this game.
He's stylish and he knows all the moves. The soul of the party and the king of the dance floor. Dancing Green.
Merge with the frog to become more buff. And get abs. Party Animal. Dancing Green. What a guy. All right. We'll probably do a countdown, I would guess. Make sure we have carbuncle, make sure we have popcorn. Sucro loves to eat caramel popcorn. Here we go. I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm not in the voice call that might be happening, so I will simply try my best to learn and follow the lead of everyone else.
The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins.
Do the hustle. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Will the challenger be all right?
He's signaling the side it goes on with the graphics.
Keep up with the rhythm?
That's okay. Yeah, that's a direction. Oh no, a left right.
We're just getting started.
Okay, 4 snap twist. Is he gonna do it 4 times then? Oh no, he's okay.
Dancing
Ow.
Green is pulling out all the stops with these things.
I see. There's a twist at the end. Deep cut is a cone.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
You don't step on the red. Okay. Got a stack. And also not step on their end. Disco Infernal, it's probably a raid wine. Yep.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn! An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
I don't know. What does this mean? Spotlightless. Oh no. Okay, you have to be where they end. I see. When that counts down. But you'll have to like follow them. And then we do a cool dance move if we're in the spotlight. I see. Celebrate good times. I don't know if you're allowed to simply call a move that.
Come on, show me your moves!
Okay, Captain Falcon. Okay, we gotta go over here to avoid the oncoming things. And now we're gonna shift over a lane. It's safe. Yeah. Oh, he's doing this again, so he's gonna do 3 lefts and then right, I think? No. Oh, the music goes along with it. Okay, this seems pretty learnable. I'm learning. I'm absorbing the information and knowledge. I'm beginning to groove.
You're up, dancers!
That sounds like an ad phase to me.
Let's turn up the heat!
Frog
Keep up
Tourage.
now!
Michael Christopher Koji Fox.
The fever's taken hold! Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
Okay. Grooviness meter. Okay,
Dance like there's no tomorrow!
This is gonna be like left to right alternating based on the point. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's finish with style!
Perfect groove! What?
Not bad, but I reckon you've got more in you.
Yeah, okay, this fight's really cool.
Back to it, dancers!
Oh, this again. Oh, now they're making locations that are safe or unsafe, maybe. I don't... Okay, they were just making lanes. I was expecting it to be more complicated than it was
Electrifying moves!
because of my experience with extremes. Oh, the music resets with a record scratch if you wait. That's fun. Oh, we're doing these things together now. A freak moment. Ow.
The challenger's down!
Ow.
Is this the end?
I was stuck in the Ifrit phase of Summoner. Youch.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Okay, we've looped back around to this. Everyone simultaneously dance. Oh no, we're combining these. Oh, all of these.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger!
Oh no. Ow.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Oh god. This gets pretty chaotic at the end. Alright, 2 snap twists. Alright. That's a very cool fight. It got kind of chaotic and messy at the end there.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
Yay. Had a bit of an Ifrit moment in the middle there. Oh, right, I'm dead.
It's all over. Until next time.
Oh, right. This whole situation. I don't know if I won any of these. The guy who was dead. Hooray! Great job, everyone. That went pretty smooth overall. It's fun to like try and learn these fights, I think. And that's not even the last wacky character we'll meet today. Well fought, Sucro. With this victory, you've proven yourself a force to be reckoned with in the Cruiserweight division. I don't care about Material 11. Savage frog cleaves have front and back in addition to left and right, and they go faster. Oh geez, that's scary. Savage does spotlights and checkerboard floor. Oh god. Scary stuff. Right then, let's ride this wave. Let's ride the wave of this momentum towards our next victory. Just going right into it, huh? And here's your next opponent. Next opponent. A fighter who lives and breathes art. She uses the ring as her gallery. Sugar Riot. Okay, so I knew who these characters were, but I had never seen or heard their themes, actually. So I wasn't prepared for the rap. I'm bobbing my head. Even it did sound like it just as someone who's unfamiliar with the theme, and the lyrics are slightly distorted, and I also don't know the lyrics. Wait, was it actually about nothing rhymes with orange? Because I thought I heard nothing rhymes with horse, which is false, but I was close. Can't think of anything that rhymes with orange. Great. Before coming to the Arcadion, she was a graffiti artist, you see. Most of the graffiti you see in Solution 9 was either by her or by those imitating her style. By injecting herself with the soul of a deadly pudding, she's able to concoct special paint that can cause actual change to reality, even the ring itself. I forgot that I talked about a Pictomancer with spray cans, but I guess they did that, huh? Now we come to orange. Gotta rhyme something with orange. Guess that nothing rhymes with orange. Guess I'll just work without orange. That's awesome. To her, fighting is a medium for her art, a means of expressing herself. Her imagination is boundless, and you have to take care not to be overwhelmed, staying calm no matter what she throws at you. If you can manage that, you'll surely overcome Sugar Riot and continue on your way to the top of the Cruiserweight division. Determined. I was lingered long enough on the cutscene to get a different lyric cut in there. Wow. 2 great fights back to back is what it seems like. Let's do one of these good old checkaroonies. Alrighty then. Oh, the audience of pain creatures?
The ring is her studio and reality. She's a rebel with a cause who captivates all with her illusions. Sugar Riot!
Oh god, she literally has like paint guns like dualies. This is even more Splatoon than I thought it would be. Hell yes. Slang time.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamour!
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Single style. Okay. I'm following the lead of others here and moving away. Okay, those are big AoEs.
Sugar Riot thinks her work live.
Okay, now we're going over here for some reason. Ah, these ones have wings, so they fly over there and blow up. Now we have arrows. I assume this is like a find the safe spot kind of situation. Yeah, these are going to be lines. Got it. Now there's a big target? What does that mean? Do we hide behind something? No, all the arrows are going, okay, all the arrows are going to the target. Pudding party.
What's your favorite color?
Great question. Would you believe that it's difficult for me to answer that question?
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Especially under pressure. Sugarscape.
Goodness, the ring has become a desert.
What does that mean for
How
us?
about a little more sunshine?
Oh, is the painting gonna like, are we? My thought was like, do we have to get away from that
When I
corner?
think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
I think she's just building up to a really elaborate sort of mechanic here. Okay, now we have cacti. Okay, the cacti are exploding.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
This makes sense. Oh no. Ah!
Oh no!
Spray pain!
The challenger.
That's a great attack name.
Something missing. Oh, I know.
That one seems a little tough to avoid. Oh no.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in there.
Oh no. Now we also have these. Oh god. Those cactuses are tough. I'm not sure how to deal with those reliably. Just gotta be watching out.
What's your favorite color?
I already told you, I don't really know.
When you can't decide on one thing.
Oh no.
What do you think of this?
Yeah, this is when I would need practice to process, I think. This bombs will be going over, yeah.
Will the challenger be all right?
What do you say to a refreshing river scape?
Well, that sounds lovely.
Crystal clear river! How charming!
Oh. Oh, you have to stack in the water.
The challenger's down!
I probably should have gone into a stack. And this one you definitely would have not put in the water.
They're back on our feet!
I know how
Let's see
this
if they can
works.
stay standing.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Ooh.
A thunderstorm has turned the waters muddy! How frightening!
I have it. Some destruction to facilitate deconstruction.
A massive raging storm! I hate people who got parasols.
Somehow my steering light drifted away. Hell yeah. That fight was also very cool. The Savage Enrage is just doing every mechanic at once. That's very funny.
Victory goes to the challenger.
Yay.
It's all over. Until next time.
Everyone's doing this. This is quite funny. I still don't know if I want any of this. Hello, welcome. This is a raid with very cool fights. There's not a third landscape. She paints lava on the grass one and turns the river into lava. Oh, that's scary. And destroys the bridges. Also, there's yans and gimme cats and stuff. Cool. Yay. I love having fun. Clapping. They steal your limit break gauge? That's very silly. Well done, Sucro. I know you could do it. Your next match will be against the Cruiserweight champion himself, but seeing as we have a bit of time, there's something I'd like to tend to first. I want to tell Dancing Green and Sugar Riot about psychonecrosis and see if they've developed any symptoms. We have to save them too if we can. Nod. I remembered hearing something about the Yans and Gimme Cats. And I hadn't been thinking about how they weren't present in normal until now. I borrowed Nayuni's terminals, so we'll perform the examination here in this room. Rest assured I've already checked for listening devices. The two should be here any moment now. I was expecting him to like dance into the room. So what's this about, baby? We having a party here? It's set up like coils? Oh no, scary. If that's the case, I'll excuse myself. I'm rather keen to give form to the inspiration you've given me. Unfortunately, it's maybe something close to the opposite of a party. Beepity beep. Beepity beep bitty bop. Boobity beep. While I'm relieved to say you haven't manifested the disease yet, you're both dangerously close to doing so. Just one more feral soul injection could push you beyond the brink. It'd be wise to stop fighting in the Arcadion. Whoa, talk about a downer, baby. This is all very sudden, and I struggle to accept it, but for both you and Honey to retire, there must be truth to your words. It's no easy thing to retire, I know, but for your own safety, I ask that you give it careful consideration. They were having so much fun. I've made up my mind. I'll retire. This doesn't leave the room, but I've always struggled to play the part of Dancing Green. To maintain the persona of a party animal, I've had to spend night after night on the town, or out on the town. When I'm not doing that, I'm practicing dance in the studio. It's utterly exhausting, soul-crushing. I pushed through it all because I didn't want to disappoint the fans, but this revelation sets me free. Dancing used to be my passion. Perhaps I can learn to love it again. I always thought you were a genuine party animal living only to revel. I think that it was actually a burden on your shoulders. The ring has been my precious studio. It's saddening to think I won't be able to step into it again. But it was on the streets that I started plying my craft, and this revelation might be a sign telling me to go back to my roots. So I'll do just that. I'll go back to a time when the whole city was my studio, and its walls my canvas. Truth be told, seeing you fight without a feral soul helped me realize that maybe it's alright to just be myself. I'm relieved. Thank you for listening. Oh, Well, we'd rather not die, of course, and it's you we have to thank for warning us. We're liable to attract suspicion if we stay here too long. We'll discuss when to break the news to management at a later time. Alright, doing pretty well so far. Thankfully, those two have other places to employ their talents, like honey. To the Brute Bomber and the Howling Blade, however, the Arcadion is everything. It isn't easy for them to retire. This I know better than most, but it's a matter of life and death. We would have skipped the grass phase if some of us didn't stop damage? Huh? I'm not sure exactly what that means. Oh, what you mean is that we would have skipped the entire thing if some of you hadn't purposefully held damage so that I would see more of it. Oh. Okay. I guess you all planned that out in your call or whatever, probably. I get it now. Plan feels like an overstatement. Well, I had no idea about it. I just kept trying to do whatever. Twisted Vengeance. In any case, our priority for now is to win the title match. Let's return to the gym and prepare. Well, thank you for trying to let me see a cool thing. I don't think I am here to do the min item level stuff right now. That could be like a later activity potentially, but for right now, I'm here to like see the fights and have like my first reaction to them and like see the story and stuff like that. Oh right, you gotta do everything again for relics and stuff in the future. Naomi will be relieved to hear that both Dancing Green and Sugar Riot plan to retire. Come on, let's share the good news. Were you trying to do the push-ups emote and you accidentally just typed it in the party chat? Thank goodness you're here. We have an emergency. I am calling you out. Look at this. Hand over all the feral souls you've got. I'm going all over the place for this guy's voice. Hand over all the feral souls you've got. This is unbelievable, folks! Just when we thought the brute bomber couldn't sink any lower, it seems he now intends to use unregulated feral souls, and several of them at once besides. The madman's going to turn himself into an abomination. This is a violation of the rules. You'll be banned for this. Shut your bloody trap and get out of my way. This is clearly a heel wrestling promo. Hey, unstoppable upstart. If you're watching this, come and find me at the demolition site on the 8th level. We're gonna fight again, and this time I'm gonna destroy you, you hear me? I'm gonna destroy you! That idiot! Instead of listening to us, he goes and does this? The general public is unaware, but the doping tonic the Brute Bomber imbibes during his matches is actually a harmless prop he uses as part of his ring persona. That's why his matches continue even when he's disqualified. Using multiple feral souls at once, however, is expressly forbidden due to the extreme danger it poses. Doing so warps the flesh irreversibly, turns you into an abomination, as Mr. Medham said. And in the worst case, it'll kill you. This is likely because it greatly accelerates the soul's degradation, leading to psychonecrosis. You went and told him about the disease, didn't you? Despite my warnings, you went and told him. I'm sorry, but we couldn't simply leave him to his fate. Well, he ended up taking the matter to the president, who naturally denied the existence of the disease, and naturally the Brute Bomber chose to believe him. That's not all. The president has sanctioned a grudge match between him and you on one condition. In order to stand a chance, he has to inject multiple feral souls for the fight. I made a great fuss on the broadcast about his use of unregulated feral souls, but it's all staged. Everything is according to the president's script. He wants to get rid of you, and he's using the Brute Bomber to do so. What? But the Brute Bomber's already exhibiting symptoms of psychonecrosis. This'll kill him. I know. I tried to talk him out of it as well, but he refused to listen. For him, the president's orders are absolute. Make no mistake, the match will go ahead. Even should you ignore his challenge, the Brute Bomber will inject himself with his assembled feral souls and come for you. Besides, if you still intend to become the Grand Champion and release all the souls in the Arcadion's repository, I fear there's no way except through this fight. So prepare as best you can and meet me at the Arcadion. I will have a chauffeur take us to the venue. I'm coming too. I'm the one who caused all this by revealing the disease to the Brute Bomber. The least I can do is be there. Unsurprisingly, this does seem to be going a lot faster with a coordinated team that has a lot of people who know about the fight in it. When it's not day one. If you're ready to depart, then pray let the chauffeur know as much. Let's waste no time, Sucro. The broadcast may have been staged, but the Brute Bomber's desire for revenge is most definitely real. There's no telling what foolishness he might commit while we keep him waiting. I've been buffed. Mr. Sucro, I've awaited your arrival. It will be my pleasure to escort you via airwheeler to the location of your match, the 8th level demolition site. All has been made ready, the broadcasting equipment is in place, and rest assured the device for manifesting your allies is as well. Just say the word and we shall depart. Brute, stop this madness at once! You'll place your life in danger! Danger? Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the Vile Heat, the most heinous, most despised fighter in the history of the Arcadion. I fear nothing and I spit on rules. I do whatever the hell I need to win. Wait! He's gone and done it! He's injected himself with several feral souls and transformed into a terrible, chimerical fiend! He's no longer the Brute Bomber, but the Brute Abominator! Yana, we can't stay here! It's far too dangerous! But I can fight too! Sucro. No. Don't do that. Alright, I'm counting on you to knock some sense into this fool. Nod. This was at the same time Aram Vale got reworked for duty support and all the chuffed got thrown in here. What does that mean? That's frightening. This is in your top 3 Arcadian favorite themes, huh? Hey man. I'm underneath you. I will attack your weak point. Sucro will uppercut you in the grundle, defeating you instantly. Anyway. Ready, check.
Grundle?
Grundle. You can't hear them, but you know which two are laughing. Good. Laugh now. Okay. Ludia says, saying one thing ahead of time, when ads spawn and die, break line of sight to the boss by standing behind their corpses. If you don't, you'll get petrified. And there's a part where you need to get knocked to another platform. Okay. So stand behind the corpses of ads and also watch out for knockback that you need to be knocked in a specific direction. I think I can figure that out probably. Fuck yeah.
He's back for revenge with a vengeance. The despicable fighter, formerly known as the Brute Bomber, the Brute Abominator.
This is like a Metal Gear Rising song. What the fuck? Sucro's gonna Zandatsu this guy with a book somehow.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Stone Ringer the Stabbing?
My. He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon.
Okay, that was... Okay, he's doing a little bit of a coin counter type shit.
A brutal blow, but the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Oh god.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Damn, I love the like swing and then the tank buster, honestly. That just looked cool. Okay, this is where we get knocked back, isn't it? I'm getting the impression. Yeah.
Oh, he should just rival flying! What fearsome strength!
Oh. Yeah?
Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building!
That is true, madam. Okay, yeah, you're doing a little bit of coin counter shit with your attack names, huh? Maybe. Oh. Oh.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Revenge of the Vines. Got all of this guy's attack names. I feel like there's definitely like themes going on with these attack names that... Are they like wrestling pay-per-view type names for everything or something? Spore Explosion? That's the vibe anyway. Okay. Oh god. I was too slow on that one. Oh, he makes the weapons by petrifying the vines too? Wow. Power Slam.
Such devastation!
Okay, they did that one on purpose.
We'll send cameras in there at once. The destruction appears to have started a fire.
The fact that they have like things with 2 in the name, these are like special wrestling match names, absolutely, right? That's the vibe. I don't know much about wrestling, admittedly. Okay, now we have to like be over here but not standing in the lava. Oh, then we have not much time to get away. Oh,
Alana, the brute bomber must still be in there somewhere. A punishing attack! Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
the lyrics just list out a bunch of wrestling moves. That's awesome.
What a thrilling battle this! And it rages on!
Hell yeah. All of these fights have been awesome. Oh, he's not turning back, huh?
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
Which funny thing in the music?
It's all over. Until next time.
Oh, wait, there's a part where they say, huh? I didn't catch the censor beep. No. Well. Yeah, I think that's okay, Ralph. We can have a random person fill in for the last spot. I think that's probably fine. The death metal growls are Yoshi P? What? Holy shit. Yeah, that song, all of the songs have also been awesome. It's no good. We're too late. All those feral souls took their toll. We're being watched, though. The president had the broadcast cut the instant the match ended, so as not to reveal the terrible side of his entertainment. Damn. He remains furious that you divulged information on psychonecrosis. I will do my best to appease him, but I fear little will come of my efforts. Oh no! Not the cats! Oh fuck. No. Not the cats. I never thought you'd be the first to go, old friend. Oh. But worry not. I will join you soon. You don't mean... I'm afraid so. I've been suffering the same symptoms for a while now, but I didn't understand how serious they were until I overheard your conversation. I too have psychonecrosis. Your sister and I began experiencing bouts of dizziness at the same time, not long before she disappeared without a word. I realize now that she must have been searching for a way to fight her fate. But I choose to accept mine. You come from beyond the barrier, Sucro. No doubt you find it unsettling that we use souls to cheat death. Having been raised without regulators, I felt much the same. To me, those who wore them lived a bland and numbing existence, devoid of tension and excitement. The jobs arranged for me were tedious, and there was no way to escape this nation's dreary reality. But I finally found joy in the Arcadion. Being my fighting persona is everything to me, like it was for my friend. If the price for that is to die from psychonecrosis, I'll gladly pay it when the time comes. Come, little one. Oh. No. Oh. Jeez. This freaking tiny cat got me. How can he accept death so readily? Jeez. Damn it all! It doesn't have to be this way. I'm sorry, Sucro. It's just all so frustrating. Did what you could, and I'm truly grateful. The president has wasted no time covering things up. After retrieving the brute bomber's body, the company announced that he's chosen to retire with this defeat. And so, matches at the Arcadion will continue, but after a delay. It'll be a while before your Cruiserweight title fight. Say, I wonder where Nayuni's gone. She wasn't here when I returned. Kiki might be willing to join in. I will send an invite. And this will also be I will take this opportunity to be right back. It looks like we have an 8th after all. BRB, I gotta go more because a very small cat made me sad. Hello. I am back. Welcome. Welcome? Who am I welcoming? Myself? Anyway. We are going to continue. Family matters. We've got some... Oh, well, that's not a good sign. We've got some story left, and then, of course, our final title match. Inevitably. After what's happened, I can't help but feel worried. I'll see if I can locate Nayuni via her terminal. What? She's outside Everkeep. Questioning head tilt. She's never gone off without a word like this. Something isn't right. I'm sorry, Sukro, but could you help me find her? The signal from her terminal suggests she's somewhere in East Yasulani. Nod. You know what? Maybe for the cutscene portions of this, I should simply disable headgear. So you can see Sukro's face. Hi, Sukro. The mask is for fighting. We are now underwater. Oh yeah, I guess, though everyone watching probably knows this already, I can show off that I have 3 pairs of wings now. We have this one, as well as this one. And most recently, this one. The current extreme that I'm on, or that we're on collectively as a group, is the 4th one, Zelenia, who as you might remember, I had trouble with on stream in normal mode. And I'm continuing to have some trouble with in extreme. Mostly because I think the visual clarity of that fight is ass. I'll get used to it, but I was pretty mad about it the first time. Ah well. Anyway. According to the signal, Nayuni should be in this area. I mean, it is kind of a neat fight, but I can't visually tell what's going on with it. Like, generally, I don't like it because the visuals do not work. I guess. Hey, Uni, you had me so worried. What are you doing here? I'm sorry. Eutrope contacted me saying she needed to speak urgently. We were supposed to meet, but she hasn't come. Forgive me, Nayuni. I didn't want to use you, but I had no other choice. I forget what your voice sounded like. Oh, fuck. You're trying to kill Sukro again. Eutrope, please don't do this! It's too late, there's no going back! If you won't back down... then neither will I! Oh, fuck. Yeah, jeez. Imagine if they were like, in the coming battle, you will play as Black Cat. Oh, she's severely weakened by her... disease, probably. From the start, I thought it strange you try to take another's life to save your own. But the truth is, you aren't trying to save yourself. No, you want to save the man you love. Hey, where'd your regulator go, Yana? You had it on a second ago. I don't feel good about that, personally. Also, where'd yours go? They forget? Not only him, every fighter in the heavyweight division suffers from psychonecrosis. It might have exploded. Even so, they continue to trust the president. He saved them all in some way, helping them during dark times in their lives. The Howling Blade, Retsara, is no different. He'd choose to remain at the Arcadion rather than be with me. That's why I decided to act alone. My friends were determined to fight until they died, then I'd find a cure no matter the cost. Ugh. Oh no, not you too. Naomi warned me that this might happen, but I had to stop you. Honestly, I don't know what to do with the pair of you. Naomi. We're sorry, Naomi. There's no more need to fight. I think we can save everyone. A treatment for psychonecrosis that doesn't require Sucro's soul. I believe I found it. What? But I scoured all the data. There was no such thing. I read every article on Wikipedia. What do you mean? God. Yeah. It's very funny that the family dynamic here is that the little baby is the responsible one and the other two aren't. Eutrope read every article on Wikipedia, but Naomi read every article on Wikipedia in every language, and she unlocked the secrets. That's my belief. You looked at the data in the Arcadion's archives, I believe. But thanks to the people of Oblivion, I was able to gain access to external records and came across something called the regeneration factor. One of you is already basically Wolverine, so it'll work out great. Right? That's how this works. Generation factor? What is it? When one is ill or injured, the body naturally attempts to repair itself, yes? The regeneration factor is the force stimulating that recovery as part of life's design. Wait, these people don't know about your wounds heal over time? Apparently, Lindblom scientists had researched a stimulant that enhances the factor. This is what we need. Oh, okay. That was centuries ago in another nation. Assuming the stimulant exists, how would we obtain it? There was a statement that claimed its formula was later determined. Problem is, the formula itself wasn't mentioned. We'll need to investigate further. And for this, we'll need your help, Eutrope. After what I've done, I don't expect you to forgive me. But I mean it when I say I'm truly sorry. Eutrope! Also, I am truly sleepy. She's only fainted, thank goodness. We'd best take her home so she can rest. Now the funny music. This music does feel like it's a little at odds with the theming. Tsukuro has only ever held one grudge, and she punched that guy in the face, so it's chill. I think. Well, she probably kind of held a grudge against her dad a little bit, even though she never knew him. To think that Yana's manifested the illness as well. We need to figure out the formula for the stimulant as soon as possible. Eutrope's resting upstairs. Her psychonecrosis is quite severe, so she needs to stay still until we can treat her. You should worry about yourself too, Yana. You've manifested the illness now. I'm gonna start saying I've manifested the illness. Just in my general speech patterns. For example, when I make mistakes and errors. I have manifested the power also. My power meter and my illness meter are both rising, and I have to like try and balance the rise of one with the descent of the other. It's sort of like Red Mage, but if you played it wrong, like really badly. I'm sorry, Nayuni, but I couldn't just stand there and let Eutrope harm Tsukuro. I could have done that myself. Jeez. Promise me you won't do it again. I promise. I need to practice what I've been preaching to everyone. You seem to be fine for the moment, but if you feel the least bit unusual, you have to let us know, alright? Nod. Now, even as we work on the cure, matches at the Arcadion will continue. That being the case, we should also continue trying to convince fighters to retire. The first being the Howling Blade, your next opponent. We have to save him, for Eutrope's sake, not least of all. But how can we convince him when he's determined to fight until he dies? I'm gonna beat him up. Usually works for me. So happens that I have a plan. We'll confront him on a broadcast and challenge him to a wager. Whoever loses the title match will be forced to retire from competition. Ah, so we put on a public show to generate excitement, just like they do at the Arcadion. Exactly. With people's eyes on him, the Cruiserweight champion would be hard-pressed to refuse. And once everyone starts talking about it, even the president would have to let it go ahead. Nod. How will we do the broadcast? We haven't heard from Medem for a while now, and the Arcadion won't cooperate with us. We'll ask Connie for help. She hosts a broadcast of her own, watched by countless viewers. We'll use it to ensnare the wolf. I'll contact Honey right now. And she's on board. We're gonna lie in wait at Mosaic. That's where the Howling Blade is known to unwind before his matches. When he appears, issue your challenge, and do whatever it takes to get him to accept it. Leave it to me. I'll stay here and look after Eutrope. Best of luck to you. All right. Good plan, actually. I'm praying for your success. Thank you, child. Thank you, tiny hacker baby that you are. We gotta put the mask back on for the challenge, though. Also, it's a good thing I had that mask so that I didn't inhale all of the spray can fumes. The dangerous pudding fumes. I'm playing as Sucro and not Sucro Dangerous, so the dangerous pudding fumes would not boost my stats. I would merely skip a turn. And that's no good. This is a video game where if you skip your turn, the boss does like a really powerful cutscene attack where you have to mash the button or whatever. Good, I have made them laugh. That is one of my goals in life, is to make people laugh after all. Honey's raring to go, just give her the word and we'll set our scheme in motion. Ah, there you are. I have to distinguish this voice from the Sucro voice more. Now that all the performers are in place, it's time to steal the audiences. Begin our broadcast. I'm being poked. The pokes sent me flying into a cutscene. Hello, my obedient little bees. It's me, Honeybee Lovely. Today we have a pair of very distinguished guests. Hold on, what'd you say? It's me, Honeybee Lovely, with a special edition of This'll Sting. Today we have a pair of very distinguished guests, the fabulously fierce Black Cat and the unstoppable upstart Sucro. And goodness, do they have a surprise for Sucro's next opponent, the valiant Howling Blade. Something about him with the hat on is very funny. Huh? What's this about now? Yeah, she's the pain index, that's true. Sucro wants to say something to you. Okay, that's really cute. The loser of our match has to retire. Point! You have me taken aback, I must say. The notion that I would lose is laughable. But even if I should, I've no intention of retiring. The notion I lose to you is far more laughable, or is the whimpering wolf afraid of losing? You afraid of losing? You're naive if you think I'll play into your hands. That's weak for a champion if you ask me. I bet he's really just afraid to lose. He clearly has no confidence. You're a champion, so act like one. Accept the bloody challenge. So this was their plan. At this rate, my reputation will be in tatters. Fighting is everything to me. If you're demanding that I wager my purpose in life, it's only fair that you do the same. So tell me, what gives your life meaning? Exploring new lands, fighting formidable foes, helping those in need, earning coin. Well, I think we're playing it up in this case. Fighting formidable foes, not whimpering losers like you. Sucro's getting too into it, help. We're not so different than you and I. You can't say that. Like you, I find joy in the heat of battle, feel the most alive when I'm squaring off against a formidable foe. In any case, if that's what gives your life meaning, then that is what you must give up should you lose. If you agree, then we have a wager. Did you hear that, dear viewers? For their hotly anticipated clash, the two rivals are wagering their very purpose in life. This is not a match you can afford to miss. Her rapid clapping in front of the...
Is Howling Blade right? Are they not so different?
My sources say no.
Her freaking sources, you guys. Yeah, that is basically heel behavior. Well, we managed to pull it off, and it was no small part thanks to the nearby customers. Did we do well, Miss Honey? Oh yes, you did extremely well. Thanks so much for all your help. Nice. If we wipe in this fight, it kicks us out and unlearns all your combat jobs. Oh no! Sucro will have to main botanist or something. So that's how it is. You really are something else. Well, the rest is up to you. For everyone's sake and Bruce's memory, see to it that you send the Howling Blade into retirement. If we lose this match, the TP meter slowly slides back onto the screen. Really, really slowly. Like, slide whistle noise at like 2% speed, slowly. All of the new pieces of your hotbar fall off. Oh no, not Pulse. That sounds worse than what I'm saying. Well, yeah, I already said that, text box. Right, all that's left is to win. Come, let's head to the green room. I also like having put on the mask for that cutscene because it seemed pretty clear that Sucro was like kind of taken aback by being on camera. So the idea that Sucro is nervous about being on camera is endearing and amusing to me. So she put the mask on. I gotta hug Rika. That's important. So many people are here. Now, unfortunately, we'll never get anything done if we jump in circles for 3 hours. However, it's very tempting. This is it, Sucro. The Cruiserweight title match. Let's seize victory and continue on our mission. In the sky, huh? The Howling Blade is a worthy champion, but again and again you've cut through the competition. I'm confident you'll do the same this time. Right, let's take a closer look at your opponent. Nod. The lone wolf of the Arcadion. The Howling Blade. Before becoming a fighter, he was a hunter known for his unparalleled skill with the blade. Word ultimately reached the president, who recruited him to Ascension Arcadia. 350 soul fine? Oh no. There's no don't awoo rule on this stream. Owing to his good clean looks, he was immediately embraced as a babyface fighter, and he dazzles the crowds with his fantastical ring and blade of pulsating light. With the soul of Fenrir, a legendary wolf, he's able to unleash slashes that are as devastating as they are fast. You'll need to stay on your toes at all times. Now march into the wolf's den, Sucro, and show him that you're no mere prey. Determined. They outright use the term babyface too. They're very direct about the wrestling. Everyone's wooing. Well. Let's woo, everyone. There is something slightly amusing about the fact that you can't enter Cruiserweight M3 from this entrance point. Like, I mean, obviously you can't, but so far it's like the only one. But wait, it's time for Calico to level up because the Awoo has been summoned a sufficient number of times. Ultra rare treasure hunter, a very up. Her power. Everyone is wooing. Oh wait, yeah, there is. I forgot I put a limit on everything. You're literally unable to woo anymore. He's limbering up.
With his peerless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the Cruiserweight division.
Welcome to Mobile Suit Gundam Double Zeta.
I was not expecting this. I don't think I've ever seen Howling Blade's transformed state. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Rika said this guy is my favorite design instantly. That makes sense. The giant fluffy ears and fluffy tail. Yeah.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
This is a call out post for Rika who likes the big fluffy fucking tail, and it's awesome. Call out post for Rika for being great. Call out post for everyone helping me for being great also. Well, you can't respond because you're busy doing the fight. I will tell you how that you're cool and awesome.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Freak moment.
A stylish evasion, well done.
toying with my prey.
Alright, man. Oh, I see.
Can't you fend off a pack of wolves?
Oh, this guy's got like a Texan type of drawl going on, actually. I was voicing him extremely incorrectly.
Climb true! The earth is mine to command!
Well, okay, maybe not really, just like a little bit. I mean with the voice, not with what he said.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Tactical pack. Oh. Hey, these are Raryu heads. These are like basically the things you need to heal in Shinryu. I know this now. I don't know what the difference is between the wind and the stone ones, other than probably what they do, I guess. No, my phoenix.
Bear my biting wings!
Now bear my Arctic blasts. Pitch also said this in the text chat. Good.
How delightful!
Check the buff he has now. Hungry for victory. I see. Oh. I am very fast, son.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Why am I moving so
Where
fast?
did that colossal thing come from?
Oh, this. You're doing this, huh?
He's put the Colossus to the sword.
Extraplanar pursuit.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Something I've been noticing myself doing as I go through these fights that I don't know is using Ifrit first when I get to primal phase, because I'm expecting to need to move like in the middle of it, so I want Ifrit out of the way. Yeah, I don't fully understand that part clearly. Uh-oh. Sucro, die.
You're mine!
Sucro now has to unlearn all of her combat jobs forever. Oh no.
Pack of wolves!
Both healers are dead. And the one with res is also dead. Good luck, everyone!
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
We'll do it this time. No problem. We get to jam more.
Let's begin, shall we?
I'll even use my
Challenge to
tincture.
defeat the wolf in his own lair.
We're just giving the audience a show by dying once. Even though they can't see that part because we're using the echo.
I wonder if you can keep up.
The wrestling promo has like an elaborate, like Sucro sees a vision of the future where she loses and then does it better. They really put a lot of budget into this one. Oh, that's why I'm moving fast. We have a scholar in the party.
Well done.
That makes sense. So, I need to learn exactly what this means.
I do like toying with my prey.
Yeah, see, this is the time when you definitely want to use Ifrit first. Because he's doing a big setup, and now we're gonna have to move around.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Can't you fend off a pack of wolves?
No, I can't use my Garuda button. Ah. There we go.
Fly true!
Somehow I didn't know. Yeah.
The earth is
Kiki
mine
said
to
hi in the chat.
command.
I somehow didn't notice you were a scholar until like the second time around.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Not bad.
So
Not
what is it
bad.
about the Fenrir that makes you turn into a cool robot guy? Like, how does that work out, I wonder?
Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful!
How? Yeah, this part is
Fenrir's
Wild.
power can be wielded in surprising ways.
in a lot of ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
He's put the Colossus to the sword!
Ow! Sucro get crushed to death. I realized too late I was in a bad spot. I was trying to like watch the shadows of these things based on a previous iteration of a similar mechanic. Should have been watching where other people were going, probably.
Must have hurt. but they're not out of the fight yet.
Ow. Oh, I see. You're like... I only sort of understand how to dodge a lot of this stuff. Oh, okay. Some of the lines were from the options. Okay.
Pack of wolves!
There's a lot happening. Ow. Ow. Oh god. Man, I don't want it to be free time right now. That's scary. Okay, it was fine actually. I was not healed enough to live. Ow. Yeah, okay, this fight's tough.
Try this!
Ouch. Cool fight, but difficult. I feel like it would take a while to learn. Flop.
To the stars. Like a knight, I'll fight. I am no longer baby. Pick a god and pray.
God, I love forgetting about that one. It still has a cut in of like the old Calico, or God, that was loud. It doesn't come up very often.
It's all over. Until next time.
Zucro die. Oh. There's an accessory, or a faceware option for this. Yay, we did it! Well done, everyone. And thank you for your gracious assistance and friendship. Arcadion Tier 2 complete. I ran into a whole lot of stuff in that fight. Thank you all very much for your help. Now let's see the conclusion of the Wing 2 story. She's so happy. You did it! You really did it! You're amazing, you know that? I should have taken my mask off. I gotta change this voice because I heard it. You are simply too strong for me. I gave my word and I intend to keep it. I'll retire from fight. I don't know if he had exactly that thick of an accent, but you know. Oh, did I get the glasses? I didn't even check. Oh, see you later, Plutia. I don't think I was close. The entire time I was voicing Howling Blade until now, the whole call was hollering. Because I did it completely wrong? Because I went like the exact opposite direction? I assume? Ah, his voice is so unlike how yeah. With this, I escaped imminent death, but also lost my purpose in life. Tell me, what am I supposed to do with myself now? I truly do not know. Thinking. There are battles you can still fight. Help us oppose the president. I love this line of without context, actually. Especially in today's political climate. But don't tell anyone I said that. Ho ho ho. They might be listening. Anyway, let's beat up the president. I'm Sucro, and I endorse this message. The president has sacrificed the lives of countless fighters for the sake of entertainment, and as good as killed my friend. He should be stopped, I know. But as I said before, we owe everything to him. That's why we continue to fight willingly, even if it meant dying from our illness. You fool! You can't tell me the brute bomber went willingly to his death, and there are people who care for you even if you don't seem to care for yourself. All this time, Eutrope's been fighting alone to try and save you. What? She vanished without a word soon after we developed symptoms of psychronecrosis. I searched and searched, but I could find no trace of her. I was more shocked than anyone when she suddenly showed up and challenged Sucro. Seeing how strong she still was, I assumed her symptoms had abated. She decided to resume fighting. Let me make it crystal clear. You've been using your debt to the president as an excuse to not face the bitter truth. And in doing so, you lost sight of those nearest to you. Dearest to you. Nearest and dearest to you. It was in order to save you that Eutrope went after Sucro for her soul. She thought it was the only way she could be with you, who could see no life outside the Arcadion. I have no words. You're right about everything. The choices I've made have been out of fear that I'd no longer be the Howling Blade. That's why I did nothing to stop my friend, even though I knew he was going to his death. Forgive me, Hector. I should have tried to save you like they did. Thank you for help bringing me to my senses. The president has done enough harm. I'll help you to stop him. It's heartening to count the Howling Blade himself as our ally. The Howling Blade is no more. From here on, it's simply Retsara. Let's continue talking at my gym. Eutrope and Nayuni are there, and they'd be happy to see you. Understood. There's one matter I need to tend to, so I'll meet you there shortly. Nod. Oops, that's the entrance. Therian Battle Anthem is a great phrase for it. My equipment is beginning to be damaged. See, when I think of the name Hector, I think of Fire Emblem first. And I do feel like Brute Bomber would equip a Devil Axe and then attack a wall and die. Not to disrespect the dead, but he would do that. The call is laughing again. Hector Fire Emblem would also do a lariat, that's true. I'm rotating him in my mind because he's rotating by doing the lariat. T-posing spinning Fire Emblem Hector. That's pretty good. He does this into a wall and then he dies also because the Devil Axe was in his pocket. The cats! Oh. Pets are forbidden where I live, so I was hoping you could look after these little ones. We'd be glad to. Nayuni's been wanting to adopt a cat for a while now. She must be upstairs with Eutrope. I'll go and see how they are. May I come too? Of course. You and Eutrope have a lot of catching up to do, I expect. Sucro pet cats. Oh good, you clipped it, thank you. We have a situation, Nayuni and Eutrope are gone! God damn it. Nayuni wouldn't take Eutrope outside in her current state, and her terminal was left on the bed. Something's happened to them. I got kidnapped by the fucking president. Sucro, the unenhanced warrior. Familiar voice. For your contributions to the excitement provided by Ascension Arcadia, you have my utmost esteem. That voice, it's the president. However, I cannot suffer anyone to rewrite my script. And so, as a safeguard against further deviations, I have taken Eutrope and Nayuni into my care. After some coaxing, Metum divulged to me that you wish to cure psychonecrosis. And it just so happens I know where you can find the stimulant you seek. The drop of life, it is called. What do you want from us? Two simple things. Sucro must continue fighting at the Arcadion, and you must never again meddle with my script. Nothing needs to change otherwise. If you become Grand Champion, Sucro, our soul repository will be at your disposal, and I will even disclose the location of the drop of life. That is all. I look forward to seeing your exploits at the pinnacle of the Ascension Arcadia Championship, the heavyweight division. So the president was a step ahead of us. One wrong move and Eutrope and Nayumi will come to harm. Nayuni. Not Nayumi. It's someone else. Seems we have no choice but to place our hopes in Sucro. I won't let you down. It's funny that you have an option for ... so many times in this particular specific set of content. Imagine if I just picked that. You know what? That's a good point. They did directly say that they took the Brood Abominator's body. They can probably do some chicanery with that, and that's not going to be great for anyone. Thank you. As your second, I'll continue doing my best to support you. As will I. I won't turn a blind eye to the President's depraved actions any longer. Never again will I let anyone be taken away from me. For some reason, I'm imagining this guy going, I swear by my jeans. I believe he would do this. They're not exactly jeans, but they're pretty close. I think the President would stoop so low as to abduct Eutrope. Convalescent as she is, and Ayuni, a helpless child. We must do all in our power to get them back. When we have, we must stop him once and for all. Deep down, I know that's also what Hector would have wanted. Okay, I'm glad I've destroyed everyone. This is my awesome power. Retsara and his cats. Very good lad. The D in DNA is for denim.
Crush everyone, ha ha ha.
That's true. I should add a possibility for Calico to say hello to my cute bombs and then explode the stream, ending it immediately. For no reason. Sorry, I'll be fine. As long as we do what the President says, no harm should come to my sisters. Now, ahead of your campaign to become the Grand Champion, I want you to prepare as best you can in your own way. Whether you train to hone your skills or rest to recover your strength, see to it that you're ready for your next fight. I'm truly sorry to place so much on your shoulders, but you're the only one we can depend on. Please come and find me here when it's time for heavyweight matches to begin.
Say hello to my cute bombs. Curse Plume.
Curse Plume. That's an interesting sound for an explosion, I think. Well, we're not doing this now, but that's the end of Arcadion Tier 2. I'm realizing that I don't have this set to a glamour plate. By the way, do you think the circlet and the glasses combination is a little too busy, or is it good? I'm not positive on it. It's good? Alright. Every time the twinkly part of this area's theme starts, I think the ice cream truck is coming. It makes Sucro look like royalty. Well, hey, wait, what's this quest? Oh, right, yeah, okay. You're the Savage unlock? Right, I forgot. So, that was Arcadion Tier 2. You absolutely could make a Etrian Odyssey Sovereign, I think. Win leaning all cool against the vending machine. Thank you very much for your help, everyone. This was Arcadion Stream 2. You know what? Let's commit to trying to make it consistent. Same time next week, Arcadion Part 3. I swear it on my jeans. Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern. Arcadion 3. Thank you all for your help and for being cool, awesome friends. This has been a time of sucro and a small blessing for you.
I had a good feeling.
Wow. I love a good feeling on a day. What?
I have it on good authority that Tali might try to remember to set an alarm.
She's activated French mode. I gotta remember how to sign off a stream, even though I've been streaming more recently lately, or more frequently lately.
Bonjour.
She's deactivated French mode. Well, I did have that thought, Tally. So yes, as I said about 5 times already, this has been Arcadion Tier 2 Final Fantasy XIV.
C'est la vie.
Oh, she can say that correctly. Even outside of French mode. Huh. Fascinating. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned. Not right now, but to the channel in general. Next week, probably post-game Splatoon Raiders stuff and Arcadion 3. Maybe something else.
C'est la vie.
You made her say it more incorrectly, I guess. Congratulations. Thank you all once again for your assistance. Have a good rest of your day and or night, and I will see you again sometime in the future. Farewell!